Hello, greetings, fellow Pillars of Ashla guildies. This is Ashes. Oh, hey, here's the Q-Pop. One thing that I'm looking to do here in this short video is to walk through how it is that you don't have to be a derp like me and mark targets manually by right-clicking on their portrait. It's by far much easier to mark targets with the keys bound to your play style. So you see, I got some time here, and I'll show you how easy and quick it can be. So if you go to your interface editor, go into preferences, you'll find this section here has game and key bindings. Go here, and then what you'll find is under targeting, and you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll find that you can mark all your targets with it gives you different bindings. So I don't think you're going to need that many. Typically the reticle is going to be one, so safe bets to move them are up arrow, lightning, down arrow, gold star, right arrow, and I'll go with green saber because that's easier to see in most cases. So basically what will happen is I can easily mark targets, but just by using arrow keys, which I don't use these keys to do anything else because I move with WASD. So then make sure you click apply, because if you don't click apply, it doesn't work. So what you can do now is, now that anybody that you have targeted, you press the arrow keys and you can mark them just that easy. And you can hear me in the background kind of just hitting the keys, so I'll target this guy right here, and then it marks him. And I think even if you have him targeted and you do it out of, you don't even need to be line of sight to the person, and you can mark them. So that's how easy it is. In less than 90 seconds, you can bind 4 targets. Thanks for watching. Wish us luck in this PvP match. See you later. Okay, now for stage 2, here are some things to be on the lookout for to make it easy to spot healers. Now, Sage healers are easy to spot by a couple of things. Number one, it's easy to spot them if you see them with their hands up. So, for example, if you see one of the healers like this, that's a good sign, or you see a Sage with their hands up, or any character with their hands up, that's a sign that they're casting Salvation to keep their AoE heal. Also, a specific heal for Sages is this one called Healing Trance. You see him kind of do the Nanu Nanu with 2 fingers. Now the other heals in general are more difficult to spot, but if you spot the Healing Trance or the hands up Pea Puddle or Healing Circle of Salvation, those are pretty telltale signs that that this is a healer. So let's see what it looks like on an operative. Hello and welcome back. This is Ashes again. Now I've switched over to my operative heals. Now, operative heals are probably the easiest to spot because some of their main heals are things that they've got to cast all the time, and it's called a hot or heal over time. Same thing with Sawbones. This power right here called Kolto Probe. It's anytime you see this dude pointing and these little green things floating around, this is very specific to the healing class of operative. You see somebody doing this, you want to make sure that you use that new keybind to get them marked and announce it to the team who's doing the healing. So that's a pretty telltale sign. Now, another thing to mark this particular healer that's specific to them are these surgical probes. These things look like that crazy psycho thing that's coming in to get Princess Leia in A New Hope. Let's see if I can get a better view of it here. Target yourself. You got to get tactical advantage here. So it kind of comes down. These things are very specific to operatives. Now they're Kolto, they're recuperative nanotech. Those are kind of specific, but they're really hard to spot because it's just a quick pump of the gun. But stick to the surgical probes and the Kolto probes, and they'll be able to mark these healers as operatives. Easy to spot. Now, the last dead giveaway that we haven't talked about yet is speaking about the Merc and Commando heals. This is my commando. It's spec DPS, but I can still demonstrate it for illustration purposes how to spot them. Now, the thing you got to be careful of is the way that you spot a commando or merc heal is by what buff they carry. So whenever you come across a commando or mercenary, it's very important to look at their buff bar. Because if you look down here, you'll see that I've got Plasma Cell engaged. Now, if they have this or the Armor Piercing Cell or High Impact Cell for the mercenary, you could tell that they're pretty much DPS and they don't need to be marked. Now, on the other hand, the one dead giveaway is this Combat Support Cell. So if you see this little green bubble on a commando or mercenary, then you know that they're slotted for heals. So make sure you get these individuals marked early and often. So there's your tutorial on how to identify the 3 types of healers: sages, hands up, and healing trance. You can spot operatives by the colto probes and the surgical probes, and then commandos you recognize by combat support cells. So good luck, guys, with your marking. Make sure you get those keybinds. Again, one more time, you go in here into preferences. Make sure you move over here to key bindings. Targeting, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you can see that I don't have them marked because I do mine like a derp, but I'll start doing it now. Reticle, you want to do reticle, lightning, gold star, and green saber. Make sure you click apply, and then you'll be good to go, and you'll have the 4 most visible marks that you can put on healers throughout the game. So good luck and have fun, and we'll see you guys in the war zone. Thanks for watching.